right. Leg day. Oh, this is going to be an interesting leg day. First and foremost, should I get you guys some of this action? Some ASMR for you clowns. I don't know if that worked or not. But today is leg day. I'm trying to pull out of here. How's it going, sir? He's smiling at me. Okay. So which way should I go? Oh, damn. I'm going to go left. Anyways, leg day. Let's talk about what this workout's going to be. Let's not be bullshitting like I normally am. I want to keep these concise. So, I just pulled out in front of that person. That was a little too concise. Wow, that was close. Anyways, leg day. So yesterday's pull day was insane. Back is wrecked. Biceps are fucking sore. Rear delts are sore. Like, that was just one of the best workouts ever. So I'm super thankful that I'm working with this nutritionist, that I'm focusing on fueling more throughout the early part of the day without overfueling, right? So today, or yesterday, right, my pre-workout fuel was first thing in the morning, I slammed a protein shake and an apple. So a protein shake and a fruit for my first meal of the day after my coffee. My second meal of the day is, yesterday was 4 eggs. Today was eggs and shredded bacon with a croissant on the side for some carb. And then I had a protein shake again, obviously. So this morning, protein shake and a banana to get some potassium, some of that good fiber in me. And then I had no pre-workout today, or no clustered dextrin, because I'm trying to stop. I fell asleep. I was watching Rich Piana last night, or 2 nights ago, Monday night, and I think I just got that stuck in my head. It's when he's sitting there and he was eating. He was at the computer, and his wife brought him a meal, and it was just the way that he says things has been stuck in my head. And I didn't realize until yesterday. I sent my buddy a video of something, and he's like, "Damn, that sounds like Rich Piana," and I'm like, "Oh, that's why." And I watched that video. But yeah, so I did have my pre-workout today. We're going to go with the Ghost. These things are great. They have the carnivore creatine in them. They have natural caffeine, which is from cocoa beans, I believe. Yeah, if you look up natural caffeine, it's from coffee beans, right? Cocoa, whatever. Coffee beans is like where they get the caffeine from. And I can talk more about these in another video. But today is legs, specifically, like I mentioned in my last leg video, whatever that was. And sorry for the confusion with all the dates. I track everything in my phone, so it's gonna go today is day 2, or today is actually day 3. So my video that I uploaded, that's gonna be uploaded soon. You guys are gonna get 2 videos today, because the video last night never uploaded for some reason. The file got screwed up or something mid upload. But yeah, so we're gonna do some pretty heavy pressing movements today, because I don't know why, actually. But anyways, this is why I get all over the place. We're already almost 4 minutes in. About to be at the gym here in a few minutes, but I gotta at least slam half of this before I get there. But the video dates might be a little confusing. Just know that the day that corresponds with the title of the video is the day into my cut, not how many videos I've done. So day 4 isn't my 4th video, right? Because I did the before the cut series. Now I'm doing the actual cut series. So the days are always going to be different. But whatever day shows up in the video is the day of how far I am into my cut, if that makes sense. So the title should more or less reflect that. But today is a leg day. Like I said, in my last leg day, we focus on quads and hamstrings, because obviously during the pressing movements like leg press, seated leg press, squats, lunges, those sorts of things, you get the glute activation. You can squeeze the adductors and abductors, the inner and outer part of your hip, some of those stabilizers and such. But yeah, so that's what we're going to focus on today. I am going to try to record as many lifts as I can. I just don't give a fuck anymore. If people watch, then people watch, right? It is what it is. What am I going to do? I noticed today when I walked in to get my drink at the gas station, I still had this thing on. The girl was looking at it, and she's like, "Are you a secret shopper?" She'd be extra nice. She didn't ask that, but I could tell she might have been thinking that. I just forgot that it was on. It wasn't, the mic wasn't turned on, but it was still there. So I'm gonna warm up. I guess as part of the warm up, I guess your pre-workout. So for me, it's the Ghost. Today I'm not taking my actual pre-workout. Like, you don't want to over caffeinate. So FDA says for the average adult in the United States, it's pretty acceptable to have about 400 milligrams of caffeine per day, and that's their language is that's generally accepted with no negative side effects. So the FDA says if you have about 400 milligrams a day, which would be probably roughly 2 to 3 cups of coffee or 2 of these, you know, just this has 200 milligrams, I believe. Yeah, 200 milligrams in this. Pre-workouts, depending on the intensity and how big your fucking scoop is, which is why, like, don't do a hefty scoop. A hefty scoop, you know, you're getting extra caffeine that you might not need. You know, 150 to 200 milligrams at one given point, like at one time and one consumption, is plenty. Even if you don't think that you're getting it, whatever, that's plenty. And if taking 200 does absolutely nothing for you, then maybe cycle off, I don't know, I'm not sure if I just said creatine or not. I meant to say caffeine. Then cycle off caffeine if you're not feeling any effects whatsoever from it. But, yeah, so we're going to go smash legs. Should be a pretty good workout. So it's just ideal to get this in about 20 to 30 minutes before your lift. I'm drinking it a little bit later, but it's okay because I am going to have to stretch and warm up, get the hams warm, get the quads nice and warm, maybe do a set or two of walking lunges just to get the hips nice and mobilized and opened up. Because for me, I'm planning on doing some squats today, I think, front squats. I don't like to do back squats really much, but front squats focuses more on the quads. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and get this lift started. All right, we're going to get a top set of 6 plates. There's no fucking handles here, though, so I got to kind of just grab this shit. We might go up one more set, but we're gonna see. Already did stretching, hip warming up, warmed up my quads, and did about 3 warm-up sets here. So first working set. I might go up and wait, but I didn't feel like carrying any more plates. All right. The key here is not to go deep enough that you pick your lower back up off of the platform. Okay, one more rep. Come on, baby. Okay. Woo! That was heavy. That was heavy. Wow. Okay, so I don't know. I'll have to watch back the film to see if I should go deeper on that. But 10 reps felt pretty heavy, so I'm only gonna do about 2 more sets of this. Then we're gonna go just fucking obliterate leg extensions and then walking lunges. Oh damn, I can't get up. Okay, 1 more set. Oh fuck. But I took a plate off because I don't know, I just did. So keep in mind, 6 plates was 540 pounds. But because we're at like this incline, it like kind of takes away from the weight. I couldn't squat 540, I don't think. So yeah, we're gonna do 5 plates and just see what that fucking looks like for probably another set of 8 to 10. Okay, so we're gonna put the feet up. Just about a neutral grip, nothing too close. The closer you get, the more of that quad you get in. This is a little more glute activation. The wider you go, so we're gonna try to get that neutral grip. And yeah, keep that lower back planted here on the seat. Okay. I don't know how many that was, 5 or 6. Fuck. 7. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Stop. Fuck. Oh. Yeah. One more set. Oh, Jesus. The 3 plates. Even though I'm still trying to get the heavy movements in, I'm trying to focus on that squeeze. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a closer grip. There's no fucking hand grips here, so it's impossible. 8. Trying to squeeze the teardrop so I can feel it. Put my hands on so I can try to feel it. All right, let's move on to hamstring or quad extensions. All right, here's a unique angle for some quad extensions. So, gonna get gonna get about let's think. I did 3 sets of the leg press, so we're gonna do 6 sets of leg extensions, and I want to try to get a different angle. Oh fuck! I gotta move the fucking chair back. You don't want the pivot point to be your kneecaps, obviously. You know, you kind of want the bottom of the chair, this lip, you kind of want that to be hugged in the back of your knee. You don't want there to be a gap and you're just putting too much pressure on your fucking tendons. So kind of hug it in. It's way too light. Heavier. That's how this set feels. Oh man, that burns. Oh man, that'll be a good weight. So I won't count that as a set. Ideally, you want to pick a weight that when you get to the top of the rep, you can sort of extend and hold for a second. But It'll be a quick second, but nonetheless a second. We're gonna try to get 8 here. And then I'll drop the weight and focus on the squeeze. So let's give myself a second to rest and then we'll get into it. I really went hard on those leg presses, so I might have to drop the weight somewhat significantly and just try to get as much of a squeezing movement as motion as I can. On second thought, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop it half the stack only, and just try to squeeze the quads. Okay. Holy shit. Whew. Okay. Quads are pumped. We got 4 more sets. I went from this leg extension machine to this leg extension machine. That one, I just didn't necessarily like the angle of the leg press, or the, you know, whatever the fuck it's called. So we're going to keep the same weight for the first set. And we got 4 more sets. Man, nothing burns like a fucking leg extension. Holy shit. All right, this is my last set recorded for today. Finishing off with about 6 sets of hamstring curls. So hopefully this is a good angle. We're doing about 70% of the stack, 75% of the stack. Hopefully this is a decent angle. Yeah. No focus on the squeezing portion. Oh, I'm gonna pass out. There we go. We should have audio now. I'll just pinch you guys over here. Actually, no, that's where the, I'll just pinch you guys off. Hang you up right there. Okay, so, legs, wow. That was a, another intense leg day. Now, legs are always hard for everybody, you know. Well, I shouldn't say for everybody. Most of you guys don't train legs, do you? That's why you walk around on your little bean posts and wear pants, right? You got no calves to show off. Yeah, so, well, I can't even, oh my God, I gotta extend my freaking legs. We were headed to Chipotle for our post-workout meal for the 3rd day in a row. Why? Well, because it works, you know? Especially now as I'm cutting and now everything's being tracked. You know, if you find a meal that works, that fits, why not stick with it, right? So for me, that is a Chipotle bowl with one serving of rice, double chicken, pinto beans, light sour cream, and cheese. I don't mean light sour cream as in like fat-free sour cream. I mean light sour cream as in like a lesser amount. You guys, I'm hitting bumps, so you guys are like angled right now. But honestly, it's not bad. I'll just leave you there. And that fits my calories pretty well. Obviously, it's hard. It's not hard, but it's important to make sure that with your meals, you're obviously getting an adequate amount of protein. For me, my carbs and protein are the same, both 175 grams right now for the first week. I have my call tomorrow with my coach. I do a weekly call. So basically, at the end of each day, I send him a screenshot of my nutrition for that day to ensure that I'm adequately hitting my proteins, my fats, my carbs, my calories, and I also sent him a screenshot just showing him that I hit my 10,000 steps for the day. Like I mentioned in my previous video, it's not so much about the calories burned or the time in which it took me to get those 10,000 steps. In these earlier stages, we're really just looking for that consistency, getting 10,000 a day, to getting that movement. Because obviously 10,000 steps a day is a pretty significant sign of a relatively active lifestyle. So for legs, as you can see, I recorded. It was a little hard to feel like completely comfortable just because that, back at the gym that I'm at now, at least in this interim period while I'm still trying to decide, I think that I want to get another membership, not another one, but a membership of the black card at Planet Fitness, because there's one right up here and there's one in Strongsville, which is behind me. Not that you guys know where I'm pointing, but they're 24/7, and you can go to any one ever, like anyone in the country, as long as you have a black card. And then there's another gym called Anytime Fitness. I'm thinking about that being my third one, but I also, I'll be up in Strongsville more permanently, so I might want to find one closer that way. So for the interim period, like I said, where I'm at now works. But as you can see, there's a lot of people there. When I was doing those leg press in the beginning, after all my warm-ups, there was like 7 or 8 like high school aged people on the other. I was just like, geez, so I don't want to be that, I'm obviously a big dude, and I'm a strong dude, so you can say this, you can say that, but it just, you never like fully get over that like recording yourself in public feeling. So, and I don't want people to, it just comes off as like a certain way. Again, I'm like, my skin's looking, like my skincare routine's really paying off. My teeth are looking really white. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm still overweight. No, I'm joking. I feel great. I feel tighter. I'm feeling leaner. I'm excited. I'm doing a weekly weigh-in, so I'm excited. The problem that some of you guys might have is your weigh-in. So what do you got? Whether you're trying to gain weight or lose weight, weighing yourself every single day. Now, kind of like when you're investing, right? Whether it's in mutual funds or in the public market with stocks, etc. You want to look at the trend line. So you're either going to be like, if I'm investing in stocks, of course I know that there's going to be dips. There's going to be news that gets released. There's going to be quarterly estimates that are made, and then there's going to be the actual quarterlies, what's released, and there's financial statements, and maybe it's the CEO of some company does something stupid on film and the stock drops for a day. Like those sorts of things happen. So I know the price is going to vary, right? But the overall consensus is you want it to be trending upwards, right? So you want your money to be growing. It's kind of the same way with your weight. If you're bulking, right, in a bodybuilding context, or I guess in a weight gaining, in the context of like you're trying to put on muscle mass, not too much fat, but you're trying to get bigger, you're obviously going to want to, if you're weighing yourself every day, if that's just your thing, that's fine. But just keep in mind, you're going to have fluctuations, right? I always think like a 2 to 4 pound or a 3 to 5 pound, a fluctuation per day isn't abnormal as long as it's sort of trending, upwards. Meaning, like maybe you're starting at 200 and you want to get to 250, right? And day one you're 200, and then you're 200.8, and then you're 199.6, and then you're 201.2, and then you're 200, and then you're 201.9, and then blah, 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 and then at the end of the week you're 202.2, we'll say. So even though you had those days in between where you're kind of up and down a little bit, the end of the week you ended up trending upwards, that that incline. So kind of look at it as like if you circled every weight each day, maybe this day you're a little bit lower, this day you're a little higher, this day you're a little bit lower. The more you circle and the longer you track it, the more that you start to see that incline or that trend go upwards. And then obviously just the opposite if you're trying to lose weight. You're going to see some days like, man, how the hell am I 3.5 pounds or 6 fucking pounds heavier today? Well, if you had more, sodium dense foods for dinner and drink a lot of water towards the end of the day, maybe you're a little more bloated. Maybe you feel a little more bloated or you're retaining a little bit more water, those sorts of things. So just if you guys are weighing yourself in a gaining weight or losing weight goal, maybe switch to once a week. Kind of helps with the mental psyche of like you can get lost in the confusion. And if you have 2 or 3 days in a row where you're gaining weight when you're trying to lose weight, you might think you're doing something wrong, but you just might be at holding a little more water weight, right? And having just a little bit more dense foods maybe, So it all comes down to just the overall goal, which is the long term will show you kind of how it's working. So in terms of if it's working, I should say. Now, if every single day you're going up, then yeah, you're probably not eating low enough calories or doing enough cardio. So maybe a once a week type of tracking program would be better. Because if you're weighing yourself once a week, there should be no reason why 1 week is heavier than the last week, unless you did eat something the night before. But then it'd be a lot easier to track, and you'll start to see a more obvious, like, oh, okay, so I am losing weight. I was just tracking too much, right? Kind of like if you watch your stocks every single day. I think Warren Buffett said if you like basically get stocks and then forget about it, because if you watch it every day, you're going to drive yourself crazy and you're going to end up selling everything that you own. So yeah, that's that. And then just kind of recapping that lift. Start off with the heavy leg press. I did 3 sets, and I shouldn't have done that. I should have started off with hamstrings like I normally do, because I ended up I think because my quads were so fatigued and you guys can see my whole fucking hoodie was sweaty. I mean, like literally my arm sleeves, like I just, your legs are such an exhausting muscle group, especially when you go in there with a hoodie on and you're trying to train hard and high intensity. It just fatigues your whole body, man. Like 3 sets of leg press and I was just like zapped, I didn't have my pre today, so maybe that stupid Ghost energy drink didn't do me as good as a shot of the pre, because the pre-workout, keep in mind, isn't just stimulants and caffeine, but it's also, the citrulline, the arginine, the beta-alanine, the stuff that gets you focused, the stuff that gets your blood flowing, helps with the pump, that kind of stuff. The focus is really what I like from pre-workouts as well. So, yeah, there's that. So, then I went over, I'm like, okay, well, my quads are already pumped to hell right now. I'm going to go finish them off with leg extensions, which you guys saw. And it was just so much harder to focus on getting that nice contraction and squeeze with my leg extensions, because I just gassed them out with my leg press. And then after I went over to seated leg curls, which I only recorded 1 set on because I was just like so gassed and I didn't want to lose the pump. And even that was significantly harder. So I think I'm going to stick, for variability purposes, that was a good workout, right? To switch it up. And I know I'm going to be sore as hell tomorrow. I didn't hit calves today. Like I said, I hit calves multiple times a week. And my calves are honestly a little tender from my last leg day. Otherwise, I would have done a couple sets at the end. But successful leg day. But I will keep note for next time that I'm going to start off with hamstrings. Really just seated hamstring curls and then lying on my stomach. I don't particularly like the standing unilateral hamstring curl. Maybe I should just do it. I'll do it every now and again for, again, a variability's sake. But I'm a little bit more into the lying because I can feel just a deeper squeeze and a better stretch at the very bottom of the movement, because the weight almost picks you up almost off the machine when you stretch down all the way. So all in all, it was a good leg day. Keep in mind, I'm not going to be posting every single day, just amidst a lot of stuff going on in my life and business and various other things in the back end. It is a big commitment to post every single day. So keep in mind, the numbers that you see in these videos will correspond to the date of the cut, not the number of videos. I'm not going to say like video number 7, even though the cut I'm on day 15. So whatever day shows up in the title of this video is the day of the cut that I'm on. So I might go a couple days or a week without posting, just because I don't want to get caught up in posting so much that I kind of lose the training-esque killer mindset, instinctually blasting my freaking quads and that sort of thing. So yeah, it was a great workout. Remember to stay hydrated, stay fueled. Don't forget the pre. I know a lot of people aren't like, oh, I don't take supplements. It's not that you have to be a big supplement person in order to take them. And I'm out of fucking water. I think it's just literally ice in here. You don't have to be a big supplement person to recognize the benefit to taking a pre-workout. You know, oh, I don't want to rely on pre-workouts. I don't want to rely on caffeine. You're not relying on caffeine, but it's okay as if it's like very evidently going to increase your performance and allow you to train harder and train better and maximize your results. Why would you not want to take it when it's completely legal? You know, if I could say, hey, you can take a pre-workout before the gym, you can take some amino acids, essential amino acids or branch chained intra workout to help with your intensity and training longer. And in addition to that, I'm going to give you a nice post workout shake to recover faster so you can get back in the gym sooner. And you're going to optimize your muscle and take creatine to pull water to the muscle and have better absorption and assimilation. Why would you not take it? You know, of course, nothing beats a solid whole foods diet with the adequate servings of vegetables and fruit, water intake, rest, and training hard. But everybody has access to a GNC, you know, or Vitamin Shopper or fucking bodybuilding.com. So you might as well try it if you have it, you know. Even just a solid, like I said, you get a solid pre-workout, a solid protein, which is your standard whey. I think casein's more of a slow digesting protein, so I like traditional whey. So pre-workout, creatine, whey, and you don't need a post-workout or intra-workout. I'm using the clusterdextrin right now, which is really just a fast digesting carb. Remember, it's the highly branched cyclic dextrin, which is a starchy carb, so it helps replenish those depleted muscles. When you exert so much energy, you essentially burn off the carbs, or in other words, your intramuscular glycogen is depleted, therefore your energy is gone, and in order to fill those up as quick as we can, we want something that's glycogen based, so carbohydrate breaks down into glycogen and move that out your body as glucose to give energy to your muscles. And we also want that to happen fast, so a fast digesting or fast assimilating post-workout carb is going to be the best way to do that. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today, and I'm not sure when the next video will be up, but I'll make sure it's a good one. Yeah, catch you guys then.